Good morning. I hope you had an amazing night of sleep. We'll do a fun Vinyasa flow where we'll move into the whole body. And let's just get started right away. In our child's pose, so bring the knees as wide as your mat, big toes to touch, hips onto the heels, and from here we're gonna walk the hands all the way down the mat. Bringing your forehead down. Closing your eyes and fully arriving on your mat this morning. Giving yourself a little clap on the shoulder for showing up on your mat first thing in the morning or just during your morning time and moving the body, connecting with yourself. Practicing in the morning really can make such a difference for the whole day to come. We can feel much more grounded, just much more in tune with ourselves when we take that time in the morning to connect, to breathe deeply. Let's take a full inhale in together and a full exhale out through your mouth. Two more like that. Deep inhale in. Deep exhale out. Last time, inhaling in. And exhale. And then let's try to breathe through the nose only. Establishing a breath that is deep and steady. Maybe you have Ujjayi breath in your practice, then you can start to encourage that. Otherwise, just trying to find a rhythmic breath that we can maintain throughout our practice. If you like, then you can set an intention for your practice now. That can be anything that comes to your mind. It can be as simple as a word, like love or peace. Can be a dedication to someone or to yourself. Can be a nice mantra, and maybe you can choose an intention that you can carry out with yourself throughout the rest of the day. Now let's start to come onto the fingertips. So lift your palms off your mat. So choosing that intention and setting it for yourself. And then we'll start with a little bit of movement. Start to come onto your fingertips. So lifting your palms off the mat, staying only on your fingers. Maybe walking the fingers even further forward and finding length from the fingertips all the way into your shoulder blades, keeping the hips rooted down onto your heels. Finding length, and then start to press so much into the fingertips that we can start to roll up, lifting up. Bring your knees a little bit closer together so that they're underneath the hips, and let's do some spinal waves. So let's arch the spine and send the hips back, lifting the chin up. And with your next inhale, press into your fingers, roll all the way up, rounding forward, and when you arrive forward, then lifting chin and chest up, arching the spine and sending the hips back. A few more times like that. Deep inhale to round forward, chin to your chest. And with the exhale, sending the hips back, so starting to move into our spine here, waking up gently. So oftentimes in the morning the body is still so tight, so we want to give it a little bit of time to ease into every pose. Try to move with your breath here, cultivating that deep, steady breath. And the next time that you come up, let's find our tabletop position, bringing the hands underneath the shoulders. Knees are directly underneath the hips. the toes point straight back. Look at your fingers and make sure that either your index finger or your middle finger is pointing to the front of the mat. The palms are spread wide here. And let's do some normal cat-cows. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chin, arching the spine. And exhale, chin to your chest, rounding. Maybe again finding a bit more of an articulation here. So moving slowly through your spine. Inhaling, feel every vertebrae move. And with the exhale, tuck the pelvic bone under and around, using the palms here to press the mat firmly away. Again, inhale to arch, and again also using the palms here to drag the mat towards you as if you want to shine the chest through your shoulders. And with every exhale, rounding fully. You can of course find your own pace here. Moving into the body, maybe adding any kind of intuitive movement if that feels good for you. I like to integrate some figure eights, maybe looking towards the right hip and the left. Switching the direction, doing whatever feels good here for you. Let's do one round of puppy pose. If you do my classes, you know that's one of my favorites, but I think it's just such a nice feeling to open up the shoulders and the chest, so walking the hands all the way to the front of the mat, either bringing your forehead down or chin and chest. And what we can do here is that we shift the hips even further forward to bring the chest closer towards your mat. Breathing deeply here. Feeling into any sensations in the upper spine. And let's press back into the palms and walk the hands back underneath the shoulders. Keep the left palm down and reach the right arm up for the twist here. So lifting the arm up, look at the fingertips, opening the chest. Inhale, exhale, let's thread the knee. Right arm underneath the left, coming onto the right shoulder, bringing the right ear down. And option here to walk the left fingertips towards the front and then over towards the right corner of your mat. Finding a stretch not only here in the outer right shoulder, but also length through the whole left shoulder. There's also the option to bring the hand all the way behind the spine for a bind, searching for the inner right thigh. I know a lot of people also really like that version. To me personally, I prefer the one with the arm forward, but choose whatever feels good for you, but also what's maybe a little bit more challenging. And that's for me this version, where I can also feel so much length in the left arm. 2 more breaths here. Deep inhale in. Full exhale out. Last inhale, slowly bringing the hand back underneath the palm. And with the exhale, start to press into your hand. And let's one more time reach the right arm up towards the ceiling. Keep it there. We're going to shift the weight onto the left knee and step the right foot behind the left toes, bringing the legs here in one line. If it's too soon for your balance, you can always use the left foot as a kickstand here. So bring the left heel out, look up to the right hand, keep pressing out of the left palm. And then let's all bring the left heel out so that we can rise up for our side stretch. So sliding the right hand down the right leg, left arm alongside the left ear, maybe looking up to your palm here, stretching into the left side body. Hope this feels good for you after a night of sleep. Just finding that space in the body. Full inhale and full exhale. Inhale, let's place the left palm back where it was and reach the right arm all the way to the front, so towards the front of the mat. So long through the fingertips, either staying here or lifting the right leg up and away from the floor, finding length from the toes into your fingertips. So really feel as if someone is pulling you from the foot and someone else is pulling you from your hand into opposite direction. One more breath in. Exhale, place the foot down, and last time to rise up here, leaning over to the right for our side stretch. Full breath in Staying for the breath out. Inhale through center, plant the left palm down, back into our supported side plank with the right arm reaching forward. Float the right leg up. If you want to add on even more, bend the right knee, grab your right ankle, and then kick the foot into your hand here to open the chest, the shoulder, the hip. Firmly kicking the foot into the hand. 2 more breaths. Stay with it. 1 more kick. And exhale, release. Bring the foot back down. And then walk your hands over to the right towards the right foot. Coming into our runner's lunge at the back of the mat. So maybe you need to adjust a little bit. Bringing the right foot to the right side of the mat. Hands underneath the shoulders on the inside of the right foot. Let's tuck the left toes, lifting the left knee up and starting here to rock forwards and backwards. Maybe adding some circles into the hip, into one direction and the opposite. I really love to add movement into my stretches. I think first of all it just feels so good, but also I think it really helps with creating more flexibility, is to move in a very intuitive way. Okay, let's lower the left knee down and untuck the toes. You can either stay on your palms here, or you can also lower maybe onto your forearms. So choose whatever is accessible for you, and softening the neck. And just taking a moment here, maybe swaying gently from side to side or staying in stillness. If you want more, tuck the left toes, lift the left knee up, staying here. And breathing into the top of the left thigh. Try to keep the hips drawing upwards, pressing out of the left toes if you have the knee lifted. 2 more breaths. Last deep inhale in and exhale. Let's come back onto the palms. Keep the knee up. Moving into an easy twist from here, you can heel toe the right foot a bit more to the center of the mat, and then reaching the right arm up. Make a fist with your right hand and rotate into your wrist here. Nice and gentle, switching the direction, moving the opposite way. So good. And now we'll do a little bit of a big transition. Try to just take this one easy. So bringing both fingertips around the right foot and stepping forward into our standing split. So this doesn't have to be anything of a deep version of our standing split. You can keep a soft bend in the right knee, lifting the left leg up. Taking 2 breaths here. Last inhale. And exhale, let's bring the left knee onto the mat next to the right foot. So lowering the left shin all the way down so that we can sit down in our seated spinal twist setup. So left knee is down, left shin is down, right foot is on the outside of the left thigh. Bring your fingertips behind you into the mat. And inhale, reach the left arm up, finding length. Exhale, left elbow hooks to the outside of the right thigh, and we bring the gaze over the right shoulder, finding length in the spine, sitting up tall, and with the exhale, maybe twisting a little bit deeper. Full inhale, full exhale. Inhale, let's come back to center and walk the hands over to the left and further to the left, so that we come back to our tabletop position, facing towards the front of the mat. Let's do 1 round of cat-cow here. Inhale, arch your spine, lift the gaze. And exhale, chin to your chest, press the mat away. Back to our neutral spine. We're going to keep the right palm in the mat and reach the left arm up towards the ceiling. Looking up, inhale here. Exhale, thread the left arm underneath the right for our thread the needle, coming onto our left shoulder. And choosing your option, what you want to do with your right hand, either going for the bind or walking the right fingertips towards the front of the mat and then over towards the left corner. try if you can notice any subtle differences between the left and the right side. Maybe you can't. That's actually a good thing. That means you're quite balanced out. If you can, it's totally normal, and it's just really good to know. So we can spend a little more time on the sides that maybe needs it a little bit more. Taking 2 last breaths. Last inhale, slowly bringing the right palm back underneath the shoulder, and then reaching the left arm all the way back up, keeping the arm up, moving into our supported side plank by stepping the left foot behind the right toes and using the right foot as a kickstand here. Look up at your palm, press out of the right hand, and then we're gonna slowly start to lift up and slide the left hand down the left leg, right arm alongside the right ear for our side stretch. Try to find length through the right arm all the way into the fingertips, maybe even looking up at your palm here. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, back through center. Let's plant the right palm down. Reach the left arm to the front of the mat, long through the fingertips. And an extra challenge here is to float the toes off the mat and then find that length from the tops of the fingers all the way down into the toes. Imagine again as someone is pulling you into opposite direction here. Keep pressing into the right palm. 2 more breaths, staying with it. Inhaling in, exhaling out. Last inhale. Exhale, place the foot down. Let's come one more time into our gate pose. Stretching into the left side. Really enjoying that stretch, feeling it out. And last time, supported side plank, right palm down, left arm reaches forward. Then we float the left leg up and maybe adding in our little bind. So grabbing the left foot, bending the knee, and then kick the foot into your hand here as much as you can. So finding a gentle kick, opening the shoulder, the chest, the hip, the quad, actually opening a lot of things here. One more full inhale and exhale. Let's release and walk the hands towards the back of the mat for our runner's lunge, placing the left foot on the left side, maybe shifting the right knee further back. Place your palms underneath the shoulders, lift the right knee up, and finding some gentle movement here. Maybe rocking forwards and backward. Maybe adding in circles. Trying to be so present with what you can feel, how your breath is moving. And let's lower the right knee down. And you can stay either on your palms or on your forearms. Untuck your toes. If you want to stay with the right knee down, that's totally fine. Easing into the stretch here. If you want to create a little bit more heat, you can lift the right knee up, coming high onto the right toes. And keep lifting the right knee up, so strong through that right leg. 2 more breaths. One more deep inhale. Exhale. If you're on the forearms, let's come back onto the palms. Keeping the right knee lifted or lifted up now, and then heel toe the left foot to the center of the mat and reach your left arm up. Easy twist, making a fist into the left hand and rotating into the wrist here one way and switching it out. Nice. Now let's bring the left fingertips down and we're gonna move into our standing split. Just take it super easy here. So shifting the weight onto the left leg, lifting the right leg up, relaxing your head, maybe keeping a soft bend in your left knee. Breathing into any sensation. And then we're gonna try to come down, bringing the right knee behind the left leg and sliding the knee all the way down so that it lands next to the left foot. So we come to sit all the way down, left foot on the outside of the right thigh. Bring your fingertips behind you into the mat and inhale, reaching the right arm up. Exhale, hooking the elbow to the outside of the left thigh, and I'm bringing the gaze over the left shoulder for our seated spinal twist. So nice to do some twisting in the morning to right away encourage our digestive organs, creating a little bit new blood flow. Inhale, finding length in your spine. Exhale, twisting a little bit deeper. Really nice. Let's bring the hands over to the right and continuing that walk so that we come back onto all fours to the front of the mat and moving into our downward facing dog. Walking the hands a bit further forward. Keep the fingers spread wide. Tuck the toes and then lifting the hips up for our first down dog, starting right away with some gentle movement if you like. So bending the knees, pedaling the feet, moving the hips. And trying to find a good distance from your palms to your feet. So oftentimes I see people having a very, very narrow stand, and of course, the closer we bring the feet to the hands, the easier it is to get the heels down, but that's not necessarily our goal. So try to keep the feet not too close to your hands. You can also test this out by coming into a high plank. So let's do this for a moment, that we come into our high plank. And in high plank, we want to make sure shoulders are on top of the wrists. We are high on the toes and have that long line in the spine. You can also always do this next to a mirror to make sure you have the right alignment. And from there, keeping everything the same with the hands and the feet, we're just gonna lift the hips up and find our down dog. And that is a really, really good distance from the feet to the hands. So you can always try that. And then finding length in the spine here. Taking a full breath in. And a full breath out. So nice. Let's get moving. Inhale, reach the right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, look to the front and then step the right foot between your hands. You can always use your hands here to assist. Lowering the left knee down and inhale, reaching the arms up, Vinyasa. Exhale, plant your palms, lift the left knee up and step the left foot forward, meeting the right. Halfway lift, inhale, lengthen spine, and exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees here, no need to straighten out the legs, especially now that we're just warming up. Inhale, let's rise up, high mountain, reach your arms all the way up, palms to touch, and exhale, hands to heart, arms by the sides. Again, inhale to reach up, high mountain. Exhale, folding forward, bringing the head towards the shins. Halfway lift on the inhale. Exhale, plant the palms, step the right foot all the way back, lowering the right knee down, untuck your toes, and reach your arms up. Vinyasa. Inhale here. And exhale to plant the palms, tuck the right toes, and step the left foot back, coming into our high plank. Option here to go through your Vinyasa. So bending your elbows 90 degrees for Chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing dog, open the chest. And with the exhale, rolling over the feet, coming back into downward facing dog. So in this class, you can always also choose to skip the Vinyasa if it's too early or too much. So feel free to make this your own practice. Inhale, let's lift the left leg up, three-legged dog, and exhale, step the left foot forward. Lower the right knee down and rise up right away into our Vinyasa. Inhale. Exhale to plant the palms, lift the right knee up and step the right foot forward. Halfway lift, inhale, lengthening. And exhale to fold, head down. Inhale, rise up, high mountain, palms to touch. And exhaling, hands to heart, arms by the sides. Again, inhale, reach up. And exhale, folding forward. Halfway lift, inhale. With the exhale, we're gonna step the left foot all the way back, lowering the left knee down, rising up. Inhale. Exhale to plant the palms, tuck the left toes, lifting the knee up to step it back into our high plank. Option, going through our Vinyasa, bend your elbows with the exhale. Inhaling up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do this one more time each side. Inhale, reaching the right leg up. Exhale, step it forward, lower the left knee down, moving into our Untitled. Inhale. And exhale, plant your palms, lift the knee and step forward. Feel the energy starting to flow through your body. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale to fold. Inhale, let's rise up, high mountain, palms to touch. And exhale, hands to heart, arms by the sides. Inhale to reach up, find length. And exhale, folding forward. Halfway lift on the inhale. Exhale, let's step the right foot back, lowering the right knee down. Vinyasa, reach up. Exhale, plant the palms. Step the left foot back, high plank. Let's move through a Vinyasa, bend your elbows. Upward facing dog, inhale. And exhale. Downward facing dog, left side, inhale, reach the left leg up. And exhale, step the left foot forward, lower the right knee down. And rise up, Vinyasa. Exhale to plant the palms. Lift the right knee up and step it forward. Halfway lift, inhale. And exhale to fold. Rise up, imagine as if there's all good energy around you and you want to catch it in with your arms. And with the exhale, bring it all the way into your heart. Again, inhale to reach up. And exhale, folding forward, head down. Halfway lift on the inhale. And with the exhale, let's step the left foot back, lowering the left knee down, untuck your toes, and reach your arms up. Inhale. And exhale, planting the palms, stepping it back. Last Vinyasa, bend your elbows. Up dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Taking a moment here to reconnect with the breath, reconnecting with the intention you set for yourself. Trying to let it excite you and create just a feeling of inspiration, something you're striving towards. Last deep inhale in, full exhale out. Inhale, let's reach the right leg up, three-legged dog. With the exhale, we're gonna step the foot between the hands. And again, lowering the left knee down here. So coming back into our Vinyasa with the arms reaching up. What we're gonna do now is that we're gonna tuck the left toes and lift the left knee up, coming into our high crescent lunge from here. Full inhale in here. And with the exhale, arrow pose, reach your arms back, finding a long spine, long line from the crown of your head all the way down into your heel. Inhale, let's rise back up, high crescent lunge. Exhale, lower the left knee down, half split, shifting the hips back. Let's do this 2 more times. Inhale, Vinyasa, tuck your toes, and then press back up, high lunge. Staying here for the inhale. Exhaling, arrow pose, reach your arms back. Inhale to rise up. And exhale, lower the knee down, half split, shifting the hips back, finding a long spine. Last time, inhale, bend your knee. Reach your arms up, tuck the left toes. We're gonna come up, high crescent lunge, setting it up. Inhale here. Exhale, reach your arms back like wings. Inhaling, high crescent. Exhale, let's lower the left knee down and shift the hips back. Half split, holding it here for a moment, making sure we are in the right alignment. Left hip is on top of the left knee. Right foot is flexed, right leg is straight. You can always keep a soft bend in the right knee, especially if you have sensitive knees. And breathing into that stretch in the right hamstring. Again, try to take all of these movements so gentle, so not trying to force yourself into a super deep stretch, because it's still really early and the body is just not nearly as warm as, for example, when we practice during the day or in the evening. So take it easy, take it gentle. So nice. Let's rebend into the right knee. Plant your palms. And from here, coming onto the left toe, so lifting the left knee up, high onto your fingertips, maybe onto the middle finger, maybe hovering the fingertips here off the mat. Stability comes from the hips here. And inhale, let's rise all the way up, high crescent lunge, and exhale, opening up warrior two. So left foot turns 90 degrees, right knee is on top of the right ankle, arms are reaching long, finding strength here through one fingertip to the other, from one foot into the other foot, pressing into the outer blade of your left foot here. And inhale, flip the front palm. Exhale, reverse your warrior, leaning to the left, sliding the left hand down the left leg, right arm alongside the right ear. Full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, let's come back. Warrior two, extended side angle. Right arm comes onto the right thigh, left arm alongside the left ear. And option here to bring the right hand all the way down into the mat, but trying to keep the chest really lifted. And the third option, if you really want more today, then you can find the bind. Bring the right hand underneath the left leg and searching for opposite fingertips or wrists behind your spine. Trying to use this as a self-assist to really open the shoulders here. Full breath in, full breath out. The right leg is really, really working here. One more, inhale in, and exhale out, slowly releasing the bind and bringing the left palm down into the mat. Come high onto your left toes and reach the right arm up. Easy twist. Inhale here. Exhale, let's flip our dog, stepping the right foot behind the left leg, and then lift your hips up, reach the right arm back, opening the chest. Inhale and exhale. Plant the right palm down and sweep the right leg underneath the left for our fallen triangle. Reaching the left arm back, opening the chest. And exhale, let's place the left palm back into the mat and step the left foot back between the hands. Coming into our Skandasana, so turn the right foot into a 45-degree angle and come onto your left heel here. So we're high on the right toes here, trying to sit up tall, and then shifting over to your left foot. So Skandasana to the left, right toes are facing up towards the ceiling. You can also have your hands in front of the heart. You can also be much higher here, so try to do it your way. Inhale, let's switch back to the right, keeping left toes up, and exhale back to the left. One more like that. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Let's face all the way to the back of the mat towards our left foot. Plant the right palm down. Inhale, reach the left arm up. Easy twist. One more time, let's flip our dog here. So stepping the left foot behind the right leg. Lift your hips up, reach the left arm back, opening the chest. Inhale. Exhale, this time we step the left foot back where it was. Use your core strength here to pick the foot up and stepping it all the way back to the front. So nice. And let's come back into our standing split from here. So lifting the right leg up. Maybe this time we can go a little bit deeper. So we have the left foot down, right leg up. We were just switching around a little bit here. Now let's find our half moon. So keep the left fingertips down, right hand onto your right hip, and then opening the hip, reaching the right arm up. Option here to find your, I think, sugar cane pose it's called. So grabbing the right foot and then kicking the foot into your hand here. Full breath in, maybe kicking a little bit more. Full breath out. Last inhale. And with the exhale, release the right foot and slowly come back into your standing split. And then let's slide the right knee behind the left leg to come and sit all the way down again. So like we did before, bring the right knee down. Left foot is on the outer side of that right knee. Fingertips come behind us into the mat. Inhale, let's reach the right arm up, finding length. And exhale, twisting to the left this time. Looking over the left shoulder. Full breath in. And full breath out. One more deep inhale. And exhale, counter twist to the right. And then continuing our walk to the right to come back into our downward facing dog towards the front of the mat. So tuck your toes, lift your hips up for downward facing dog, and we'll do the same thing on the other side. Try to move with your breath. Try to enjoy every single movement, everything that you can feel in your body. Inhale, let's lift the left leg up, three-legged dog, and exhale, step the left foot between the hands. Let's lower the right knee down, coming back to our Vinyasa. Setting it up here, reaching the arms up. Let's tuck the right toes, full breath in, and exhale, lifting up, high crescent lunge. Deep inhale here. Exhale, reach your arms back like wings, arrow pose. Inhale to reach back up, high crescent. Exhale, lower the right knee down, untuck your toes and shift back, half split. 2 more times like that. Inhale, rebend the left knee, tuck your toes, reach your arms up, and exhale, lift the hips up, high crescent lunge. Inhale here, exhale, arrow pose. Inhale, back to high crescent. Exhale, lowering the right knee down and shifting back, half split. So nice, let's do one more time. Rebend the knee, reach your arms up, tuck your toes, full inhale, exhale to lift. Inhale in our high crescent, and exhale, arrow pose. Inhale, reach up through center, and exhale, lowering the right knee down and shifting back, half split, taking a moment this time to make sure everything is in the right alignment. Right hip on top of the right knee, left toes are flexed, and we want to keep as much length here in the spine as possible. So keep lengthening the spine, drawing the hips back, and stretching deeply into our left hamstring. Slowing down the breath. Last 2 breaths here. And slowly rebend into that left knee. Tuck the right toes, lifting the right knee up, and then coming just onto the fingertips here, framing the left foot. Maybe coming only onto the middle finger, and maybe hovering the fingers all together. Stay here. And with the next inhale, rising up, high crescent lunge, full breath in. Exhale, opening warrior 2 to the right, so right foot turns 90 degrees, left knee on top of the left ankle, and try to see that the knee is not falling inwards, but that it stays on top of your ankle. And then reaching the arms long. Feel energy radiating through the body here, from your fingertips to the other fingertips, all the way into your feet. So nice. Inhale, let's flip the front palm, and exhale, reverse the warrior, leaning to the right. Right hand slides down the right leg, left arm alongside the left ear, finding again this expansion into the left side body, the left rib cage, long through your fingertips. Full inhale in, full exhale out. Inhale, back, warrior 2. Extended side angle, so left arm onto the left thigh, right arm alongside the right ear. This is option 1. Option 2 is to bring the left palm down into the mat. Right arm reaches along the ear, And option 3 is to go for that bind. So try to challenge yourself. Left arm underneath the left leg, right arm from the top. And I'm either grabbing opposite fingertips or wrists, and then opening the right shoulder up towards the ceiling, pressing out of that left leg. Wow, I can really feel it burn here. 2 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. Last inhale and exhale. Let's bring the right palm down. Come onto your right toes and easy twist. Reach the left arm up towards the ceiling. And let's flip our dog, stepping the left foot behind the right leg and lifting the hips up, reaching the left arm back, opening the chest. Inhale and exhale. Slowly bring the left palm down and then thread the left leg underneath the right for our fallen triangle. Reaching the right arm up and over. Inhaling in and exhale. Bring the right palm back down and step the left foot back between the hands, and then moving into our Skandasana. So come onto that left foot and rotate the right toes all the way up towards the ceiling, trying to bring the left heel down, but it's also okay if it's lifted, but maybe you can stay a little bit higher to bring the heel down. Maybe hands in front of the heart, maybe hands down in the mat. Let's switch to the right side, bring the left toes up, inhale, and exhale to switch. So moving here a few times from left to right. You can stay as high here as you need to be. Maybe just moving from one bent knee to the other. Make it here as deep as feels good. Really nice. And the next time that we're on the right side, let's turn all the way to face the back of the mat, framing the right foot with your hands. Keeping the left knee lifted, bring the left palm down and reach the right arm up, easy twist. One more time to flip the dog. Right foot steps behind the left leg, lift your hips up, reach the right arm back, inhale. And exhale, step the right foot back where it was. So using our core strength here to draw the right knee into the chest and stepping it all the way forward, so nice. Coming straight into our standing split, reaching the left leg up, and moving into our half moon. So keep the right fingertips down, left hand onto the left hip, and opening the chest here. Option to go for that bind by reaching the left foot, or just reaching the left arm up towards the ceiling. If you have the foot, then kick the foot into your hands to open the hip, open the chest. One more deep inhale, kicking a little bit more. And exhale to release, come back into your standing split. So bring the left palm down, and then we're gonna slide the left knee behind the right leg all the way down into the mat so that we can sit all the way down. So nice. Let's bring the right fingertips behind us. Inhale, reaching the left arm up, and exhale, hook the left elbow to the outside of that right leg, and then bring your gaze over the left shoulder. Seated spinal twist. Full breath in. Find length. Feel as if someone is pulling you up from the crown of your head. And with every exhale, twisting a little bit deeper towards the right. So nice. Let's come back to center and counter twist to the left. Walking the hands all the way to the left. Back onto all fours. And now let's just come onto the sit bones. So bring the legs forward. Let's move a little bit into the core, lying down onto the spine. You can just hug your knees into your chest for a moment. Nice. And from here, we're gonna reach the legs up. And then we're gonna open the legs into a V shape. Trying to point through the toes, try to keep the kneecaps pulled up so long through the legs, and then interlacing the fingers all the way down to the webbing. Bring your hands behind your head, so cradling the head. Full breath in. Exhale, lift your hips up towards you. Inhale to lower. And exhale, lift your hips up. Inhale, lower. Exhale to lift. Let's do 10 more. 10. Stay with it. 9, Keep your legs super long. 8. Last 7. Moving really slow here. Try to move with your exhale, lifting the hips up. 6. 5. 4. This is deep inner core muscle that we're working on here. Last 3. 2. Last 1. Keep your hips lifted. Little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Hang your knees into your chest. So nice. And let's do one more thing. Placing the feet down into the mat. Keeping head and chest lifted, shoulders lifted, and we're just gonna touch from one shin to the other. So reaching from left to right, trying to stay lifted with your chest here. Moving as fast or slow as you like, but really trying to keep that lift up. So good. Let's do maybe 20 more. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release. Hug your knees into your chest. So nice. From here, we're gonna rock all the way back up, coming to a seat. And let's move a bit into the outer hips as the last thing that we're gonna do. So from now, it's just relaxing and stretching. Left leg straight, place the right ankle on top of your left thigh. Hands behind you into the mat with the fingers towards the hips. And let's bend into that left knee. Seated figure 4, sitting up tall here. Maybe gently rocking the legs from side to side. Maybe finding movement, maybe staying in stillness. You choose. Keep drawing the right knee away from you. Keep that top foot flexed, so the right foot is flexed to protect the knee. Make sure you're not chilling out back here, but that you're all the way lifted. And now, option to stay here or move into double pigeon by bringing the left shin down and placing the right ankle on top of the left knee, and the right knee comes on top of the left foot. It's totally normal here that the right knee is lifting up. If it's too much, you can always bring the left heel in a little bit towards you, or an easier option would be to bring the right foot down in front of the knee so that the knees are stacked in front of each other. But the full version would be shins on top of each other. Finding length in your spine, inhale, and with the exhale, walking the hands slightly forward or staying seated upright. So trying to focus on the length in the spine and stretching into our outer hip here. Breathe into any discomfort. This can really feel so intense. I know it does for me as well. And it's just that we have to stay in the places where we feel the discomfort and then breathe into it to create space, to create change in the body. Take your last full expansive inhale in and full expansive exhale out, walking the hands back towards you, and then place the right foot down, bringing the feet as wide as the mat, hands behind you into the mat, and just windshield wipering the legs a little bit. Releasing any tension. And then we're gonna switch it out, so bring the right leg long and place the left ankle on top of the right thigh. Right away, making sure the left foot is flexed Hands come behind us, and then sliding the right heel in, pressing into the palms, lifting chin and chest up, drawing the left knee away, maybe finding a gentle movement from side to side, maybe not. It's your practice, however it feels good for you. Where is your upper body? Are you back here, or can you lift a little bit taller? Good. And now to go even deeper, we can bring the right shin parallel to the short end of the mat, placing the left ankle on top of the right knee, left knee on top of the right. Take any adjustment that you need here. So the option was either to bring the heel in or place the left foot down in front. And then sit up tall, finding length in your spine. Full inhale and full exhale to slowly fold over the shins or staying upright. So trying to keep length in the spine. Down, placing the feet hip distance apart. Last time to windshield wiper the legs. And then we're going to reach the legs forward, reach the arms forward, round your spine into a C curve, and we're going to start to roll down vertebrae by vertebrae, melting down into the mat, pausing for breath. Inhale and exhale. Let's release the body all the way down. Hug your knees into the chest. Coming into happy baby, grabbing the outsides of the feet, soles of the feet facing up towards the ceiling. You can also hold onto the ankles or the shins. We want to make sure the spine is fully grounded into the mat here. And then you can maybe rock a little bit from side to side. And let's do a last final inversion if you like. Moving into shoulder stand, bring your palms down into the mat and lifting the hips up, and then you can use your hands here to assist on your lower back to reach the legs up. Try, once you're in the pose, to not move your head. So trying to keep the neck as in one place as possible. So don't move at all, because that can really lead to injury. And then reaching the legs up, squeezing your inner thighs together. Finding length all the way up into the toes. An option to go into our plow pose by reaching the legs all the way back behind your head. You can first bend your knees here to bring the knees to your forehead. Bring your palms down into the mat. Maybe bring the legs all the way back behind you. You can untuck your toes if your toes are touching the mat or the floor behind you. Maybe you can interlace your palms, bring the palms to touch. From here, you can also move into ear pressure pose by bringing your knees around your ears or like around the head. Let's start to slowly make our way back out. Maybe you can place your palms down into the mat underneath your upper body so that you can roll your spine straight onto your palms with the palms underneath the sit bones, legs long to move into our fish pose. So make sure hands are underneath the body, coming onto your forearms, and then releasing the crown of the head behind you into the mat, opening the chest, the throat. Keep pressing out of your forearms, pointing through the toes. And slowly tuck your chin, bring your head down, remove your arms, hugging the knees into the chest. Wrap your forearms around the shins, forehead to your knees. Full inhale. And exhale to release for our final resting pose, Shavasana. Take up as much space as you like here. Bring the legs wide and the arms wide with the palms facing up towards the ceiling. Softly closing your eyes and letting go of any restrictions to the breath. So just let your breath flow however it wants to. Letting go of any effort, any tension. Inviting softness and ease into the body. And let's imagine a soft, warm light that is shining onto your third eye point. That's the point between the eyebrows on the forehead. So this light is shining onto your forehead area and it's softening every tiny little muscle. Softening your forehead, your eyebrows, the eyelids, the nose, the cheeks, the lips, and the jaw. Softening your whole face. And from there, it's traveling further down into your chest, the arms, all the way into your fingertips, down all the way the spine into the stomach area, the pelvic floor, the thighs, the shins, down into the soles of the feet, all the way into the toes. Bringing your whole body into a state of complete calmness and complete relaxation. Allowing the body and the mind to seize in all the benefits from our practice. Let's start to bring soft movement back, moving the toes, the fingers, gently moving your head from side to side, reaching the arms up above the head, giving yourself a full body stretch, and then hugging the knees into the chest and rolling onto your right side, using the right arm as a pillow for your head. Taking a moment here to thank the body for the practice and for being so healthy, allowing us to do whatever we want every single day. And then with your eyes still closed or gaze lowered, use your left palm to lift yourself back up, coming to a seated position of your choice. Bringing the hands in front of the heart. And then we're going to lift the hands up to our third eye point between the eyebrows for clear and kind thoughts. Let's lower the hands in front of the lips to speak kind words, and back to heart center to feel and give love and kindness. Thank you so much for choosing to practice with me this morning. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you'll have a beautiful day ahead of you. If you liked this video, it would mean so much to me if you could give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, make sure you do. And I hope I'll see you around here. Lots of love. Bye bye.